Across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And some room to roam now. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
The ball carrier.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards.
Steelers.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's good.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
He's crashing. He's checking crowd.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down.
The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shit. Tighten up.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
3rd and 8.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down Giants, Jones to Ingram.
43-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
And Ingram holds it in. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Steeler first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
For Giants 7, Steelers nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Pittsburgh.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's Snell on 3rd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Sliding out of the pocket. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Vince Williams on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
now
4.
Jones.
The 36-yard line.
This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, 36 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. This is why I could never make it as a quarterback at any level, especially the NFL. To have the poise to stay in that pocket, know you're going to take the hit, but still deliver it for a touchdown. Great play.
I have to agree with you on that one. When I see those hits coming, I'm wanting to exit the pocket. I'm getting the heck out of there. Instead, we just saw someone stay in there and make the throw downfield.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st down, Steelers.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they can't corral him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Gain of 5. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 6.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Off the play fake. Jones eluding the pressure right. Deep ball for, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Marquise Goodwin as the first half is winding down. Then the Giants add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's going to float this one deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A gain of 11.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Ebron caught left side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second down, it's Snell. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He was brought down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, third and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Roethlisberger will throw. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal.
Jones will try and run with it.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Here's Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side, because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the Steeler first down.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the 35 on second down, Roethlisberger to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, first down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Flushed out right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
A good run of 6 yards there gets them closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Samuels again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
This likely a must-have, third and goal.
They'll run with Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Steelers 6.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
Now Jones, off the play fake. Flush to his right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second
from the gun. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Catch made by Slayton. And they will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 33 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
His kick is...
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Giants 31, Steelers 6.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Johnson.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Steeler 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. On the run, it's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd down, Jones. They'll roll him out right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You just like
you're
one
handing
game
out,
ball?
You're handing out multiple
multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural. But
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Giants, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for